What if Seattle had their expansion draft next year? Seattle is expected to enter the league by expansion draft in 2021. But what if they were to have the expansion draft at the end of next year? How would Seattle's team look? And how would it affect the rest of the league? From the Anaheim Ducks, Seattle selects Adam Henrique. From the Arizona Coyotes, Seattle selects Christian Dvorak. From the Boston Bruins, Seattle selects Brandon Carlo. From the Buffalo Sabres, Seattle selects L.Ullmark. From the Carolina Hurricanes, Seattle selects M.Ferland. In order to keep Travis Hamonic, the Calgary Flames traded a first-round pick in 2020 to Seattle. From the Calgary Flames, Seattle selects T.J. Brodie. From the Chicago Blackhawks, Seattle selects David Kampf. From the Florida Panthers, Seattle selects Nick Bjugstad. The Columbus Blue Jackets trade Brandon Dubinsky and the rights to Artemi Panarin to Seattle for Nick Bjugstad and a first-round pick in 2020. From the Columbus Blue Jackets, Seattle selects Ryan Murray. From the Colorado Avalanche, Seattle selects Ian Cole. From the Dallas Stars, Seattle selects A.Khudobin. From the Detroit Red Wings, Seattle selects Tyler Bertuzzi. The Edmonton Oilers trade Milan Lucic and Jesse Puljujarvi to Seattle to get rid of Milan Lucic's contract. Then Seattle chooses Cam Talbot from the Edmonton Oilers as the final goalie. From the LA Kings, Seattle selects Alec Martinez. From the Minnesota Wild, Seattle selects Charlie Coyle. From the Montreal Canadiens, Seattle selects Artturi Lehkonen. From the Nashville Predators, Seattle selects Austin Watson. From the New Jersey Devils, Seattle selects Miles Wood. From the New York Islanders, Seattle selects Leo Komarov. From the New York Rangers, Seattle selects Jimmy Vesey. From the Ottawa Senators, Seattle selects Zach Smith. From the Philadelphia Flyers, Seattle selects Robert Hagg. From the Pittsburgh Penguins, Seattle selects Brian Rust. The San Jose Sharks trade Kevin Labanc to Seattle in order to keep Timo Meier. From the San Jose Sharks, Seattle selects Jonas Donskoy. From the St. Louis Blues, Seattle selects Tyler Bozak. The Tampa Bay Lightning trade Tyler Johnson to Seattle so they can unload Ryan Callahan's contract. From the Tampa Bay Lightning, Seattle selects JT Miller. The Toronto Maple Leafs trade K.Kapenen to Seattle in order to keep Nazem Kadri. From the Toronto Maple Leafs, Seattle selects Zach Hyman. From the Vancouver Canucks, Seattle selects J.Virtanen. In order to keep Alex Tuch and Colin Miller, the Vegas Golden Knights trade Erik Haula and a first-round pick in 2023 to Seattle. From the Vegas Golden Knights, Seattle selects Brayden McNabb. In order to keep Tom Wilson, the Washington Capitals trade Jacob Vrana to Seattle. From the Washington Capitals, Seattle selects Lars Eller. In order to keep Nikolai Ehlers, the Winnipeg Jets trade Tyler Myers to Seattle. From the Winnipeg Jets, Seattle selects Adam Lowry. After the expansion draft, Seattle needs to make a few trades. Seattle trades Brandon Dubinsky and Miles Wood to the Arizona Coyotes for a third-round pick in 2020 and a second-round pick in 2021. Seattle also trades Ryan Callahan, Christian Dvorak, and Leo Komarov to the New Jersey Devils for Steve Santini, Jesper Bratt, and a second-round pick in 2021. Seattle will also send T.J. Brodie, Jesse Puljujarvi, Tyler Bertuzzi, and a first-round pick in 2021 to the San Jose Sharks for Erik Karlsson in a sign-in trade. Tyler Bozak is traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets for Anthony Duclair and a first-round pick in 2021. Charlie Coyle and Brayden McNabb are traded to the Buffalo Sabres for Jake McCabe, Z.Girgensons, and a second-round pick in 2019. Erik Haula and Zach Hyman are traded to the Tampa Bay Lightning for L.Domingue and a second-round pick in 2022. Matthew Perreault and Zach Smith are traded to the Vancouver Canucks for T.Stetcher, a second-round pick in 2019, and a second-round pick in 2021. Ryan Murray and Brian Rust are traded to the Winnipeg Jets for Brandon Tanev and J.Roslovic. Brandon Carlo and Jonas Donskoy are traded to the Dallas Stars for Julius Honka, Roy Pence, and a second-round pick in 2022. Cam Talbot is traded to the Ottawa Senators for a second-round pick in 2019 and a fourth-round pick in 2020. Seattle also needs to re-sign a few players. Artemi Panarin is re-signed to an 8-year deal worth $8.5 million per season. Tyler Myers is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $5.5 million per season. Artturi Lehkonen is re-signed to a 4-year deal worth $3 million per season. Jacob Vrana and Kevin Labanc are re-signed to 2-year deals worth $1.5 million per season. Jake McCabe and M.Ferland are re-signed to 1-year deals. This is how Seattle's lineup looks like before the 2019-2020 season. The first line is Artemi Panarin, Adam Henrique, and M.Ferland. Second line, Jacob Vrana, Tyler Johnson-JT Miller. Third line, Milan Lucic, Lars Eller, Artturi Lehkonen. Fourth line, Kevin Labanc, Adam Lowry, Austin Watson. The first D pair is Robert Hagg and Erik Karlsson. Second D pair, Ian Cole and Alec Martinez. Third D pair, Jake McCabe and Tyler Myers. Goalies are L.Domingue, L.Ullmark, and A.Khudobin. Spare fours, J.Roslovic, K.Kapenen, Anthony Duclair, J.Virtanen, Z.Girgensons, Brandon Tanev, David Kampf, Jesper Bratt. Spare defensemen, Julius Honka, T.Stetcher, Steve Santini. If Seattle had their expansion draft next year, they would have a pretty solid roster. Next, what if Carey Price was traded for Vincent Lecavalier?